This is the house you can buy if you own $1 million. And this is the house you can buy if you own 10 millions. And this is the house of a billionaire. And you probably stay in a rented apartment where space is limited, or you might share a living situation with your families or friends to save your living costs. Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, took only 5 years to get billionaire status, and Mark Zuckerberg became a billionaire in just 4 years after launching Facebook. And you probably get 3 to 4 figures a month stacked in a job you secure with the degree you earn in college. Your savings are likely minimal, and your living costs feel extremely high. You may feel underpaid and burdened by credit card debt that needs urgent attention. Maybe you are a student, hoping your degree will help you earn more in the future. But right now, your savings are almost nothing, and you are left with student loans to worry about. The idea of getting rich feels like a distant dream. It might feel as though it would take countless years to reach millionaire status. You look at all those billionaires who got there in such a short time and wonder how they didn't. It's frustrating, right? It doesn't seem fair. You think they must have just gotten lucky or been born into money. The dreams you once had, like owning the perfect home, driving your dream car, supporting your family, or traveling around the world, might now seem farther and farther away. You start to feel the game wasn't fair from the start, that the rules of success are written for someone else. But what if I told you there's a real way to courage, a strategy, a way to make it happen? It's not about luck, and it's not only for the privileged. You don't have to abandon your dreams or settle for less. There's no reason to envy the wealthy. You can be one of them too. Now, before you call me a fraud or fake guru, hear me out. I promise you I'm not lying. The key is understanding how wealth is created and knowing how to grab the opportunities right in front of you. You can do this if you know how to play the game right. And once you understand the formula, those wealthy people you admire wouldn't seem so mysterious anymore. But here's the warning. A road to financial success isn't that easy. It's taught, filled with obstacles, and it's not for the faint of heart. You have to make sacrifice, walk through setbacks, and stay committed to traveling this path. That's why many people never reach the finish line. But if you can make it to the end of this journey, those dreams you've been chasing will finally become a reality. The things you always imagined will come to life. You unlock the financial freedom that so many people long for. So, are you ready to take this path with me? If you are, let's get started on this adventure together. Let's start with this question. How do you see making money? For many of you, money is simply the salary earned from a job, something that comes from exchanging hours for wages. Maybe you believe that the only way to get rich is by working harder, putting in longer hours, and sacrificing your time and energy just to bring home a paycheck. You work, you get paid, and that's how it goes. Let's say you work a job that pays $50,000 per year, and it will take 20 years to reach $1 million. But that's without accounting for any living expenses during those 2 decades. And by the time you get there, you might have little time left to enjoy it. You're essentially trading all your time for money. But that formula is all wrong to begin financial freedom. Let me show you something interesting. Out of the world's top 10 billionaires, 5 out of them reached billionaire status in less than 10 years. Larry Ellison took only 9 years to become a billionaire. Google co-founder Sergey Brin and Larry Page took 6 years. Jeff Bezos, 5 years. And Mark Zuckerberg, 4 years. How did they achieve billionaire status so quickly? What's their secret? It's not luck, and it's not just about having financial resources from the start. They follow a formula, a strategy that most people have never learned. They build habits that allow them to spot opportunities while others miss out. From now on, forget everything you've been taught about making money, and let's explore new opportunities together. Let's start with the story of an entrepreneur who became a billionaire in just 7 months. Champagne Joe, nicknamed CZ, the former CEO of the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange, Binance. In 2013, while many of us were still unaware of the revolution that was about to take place, CZ heard about Bitcoin during a game of poker. That moment would change his life. He didn't just see Bitcoin as another tech trend, he understood the potential of its growth. He sold his house, investing every penny into Bitcoin. By 2017,
I want to talk about the Bitcoin revolution.
With Bitcoin, what is
people
it?
started noticing Bitcoin. Everyone wanted to invest in Bitcoin, but there was one problem though. There wasn't a fast, reliable, and user-friendly platform for trading cryptocurrencies. There was one person who foresaw this issue. He anticipated that the crypto wave would reach a mania in the near future. At that time, he founded Binance, which would become
the largest cryptocurrency exchange, Binance.
He predicted the massive potential of digital revolution. He grabbed the opportunity and achieved billionaire status in just 7 months. But he is not the only one. When the internet became popular in the early 2000s, there is a growing need for online social connection. Mark Zuckerberg created Facebook and became a billionaire in just 4 years. Similarly, Jeff Bezos saw the potential of e-commerce when most people didn't, founding Amazon to make online shopping easy and accessible, and he got his billionaire status in just 5 years. Everyone who got rich quickly did so by solving real-world problems and addressing people's needs. So what kind of problems are we talking about? These are the challenges and needs that emerge from
OpenAI is the most advanced and the most widely used AI platform in the world now.
shifts in technology, global trends, and new advancements. When the world changes, whether through new technology, social movements, or economic shifts, gaps appear, and with them, opportunities to create solutions. The people who spot these gaps early and solve these new problems are the ones who rise to the top, often becoming millionaires along the way. So, it's not about chasing money, it's about solving problems and providing solutions. How can you improve the everyday experience of individuals? How can you solve the problems that people encounter every day? Look around you and pay attention to the changes happening in your environment. What new challenges, difficulties, or needs are emerging as a result of these changes? And ask yourself how you can provide solutions. Stay curious and engage with the world around you. Don't isolate yourself. Talk to people, learn about their struggles and problems, and look for the ways you can make a difference. Often it's through these conversations that you will uncover hidden opportunities to solve real-world problems. When you find a solution to a problem, the next step is to build a business around it. This is how you take an idea and turn it into something real and scalable. Execution is where the magic happens, where you move from just thinking about a solution to actually making it a reality. Now, you found a solution to a problem and launched your business? Great. But here's the trap most businessmen fall into: getting stuck in their own business. Your entire day gets consumed by work, handling everything yourself from small tasks to major decisions. You barely have time off, and this cycle keeps repeating. If you end up spending your entire life only in the business, then something is wrong. Trying to do everything yourself is a bad thing. You may think you are the best person for every task, but there's always someone who can do certain things better than you. Delegate the tasks to those who are skilled in specific areas that allow your business to run more smoothly and efficiently. By trusting others and building a capable team, you free up your time for what truly matters, growing your business and focusing on the most important tasks. If you want to scale your business further or achieve financial freedom, you need to build a business that can operate without you. The role of building a system is important here. So, what is the system? A system means having clear processes in place that automate tasks, manage operations, and ensure consistency. This could involve using technology, hiring the right people, and creating workflows that operate efficiently whether you are present or not. For example, think about a franchise model or an online platform. These businesses are built on systems that allow them to grow and scale without the constant involvement of the founder.
Everybody have a good week? End of the month, 28.7 million.
Now you have successful business operating smoothly and the right system in place, it's time to move forward and reap the rewards of your hard work. At this point, you're likely standing at a crossroad where there are two main paths ahead of you: keep running your business or sell it and cash in. Selling, or what's called an acquisition, is when someone buys the solution you spent years building. This is the moment where all your hard work and effort finally pays off. Think about Instagram, acquired by Facebook for 1 billion, YouTube sold to Google for 1.75 billion, and other numerous liquidation events happening globally. But let's say you choose not to sell. Why might you hold onto your business? Maybe because you love what you are doing, or maybe because you believe it has even more room to grow. Perhaps you think, why sell now when it could be worth even more later? Or maybe your business is at a point where it runs smoothly without needing you around every day. It's generating income passively. Whatever path you choose, you've succeeded. You identified a problem, created a solution, and the market rewarded you. Whether you decide to sell or keep going, the choice is yours. Let's wrap up this video with a question: how do you define the meaning of life? Do you think your life would be fulfilling if you are stuck in a job working until your old age? Your life shouldn't be about just chasing money and giving it the best years of your life. It should be about spending with those you love and doing what truly matters to you. So ask yourself, what does a meaningful life look like to you? Is it really about financial freedom, paying off the mortgage, buying your dream car, traveling around the world and not to worry about the cost? Freedom to wake up every day and not have to ask, can I afford this? The real value isn't in the money itself, it's in time. Time is the most precious resource, and once it's gone, you can never get it back. Is spending most of your life working a job you don't really love while losing that time? Think about it. Is your life just a cycle of working, coming home, using phone, sleeping, and repeating the whole thing the next day? How much of your life are you letting pass by because of this routine? Sure, it's the safer path, the one most people follow, and if that works for you, that's perfectly fine. But I know some of you want more. You want the kind of freedom where you never have to worry about money again. So let me remind you, stop chasing money, start finding solutions. Pay attention to what's happening around you, changes in your environment, in your country, and in the whole world. What opportunities are created due to those changes, and how can you grab those opportunities? The people who change the world don't chase money, they find problems and solve them. And when you solve the problems, money finds its way to you. Okay, before we click for this video, let me say thank you so much for watching this video to this end. If you love watching this, please hit the like button and subscribe my channel for more videos. Have a nice day. Thank you so much.